Hello there. Today I'm talking about what I managed to pick up on my recent trip to the UK. Yes, that's right, folks. I left my little home here in the Netherlands and went back to my birthplace, the United Kingdom. And whilst I was there, I went to Welling Collectables, just south of London. And then the next day, I met up with the fantastic Jason from Travels and More with Jason. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description below. Go and check that out. And together we went to the Maidstone Toy Fair. Now, what you see here before your eyes are some of the items that I picked up, but the best item that I picked up doesn't fit on the turny table thing, so I'll be covering that at the end of the video, so make sure you stick around for that. Right, on with the show.
Get those wonderful toys.
Okay, now the first thing we've got is this fantastic Hot Wheels Aston Martin V8 from No Time to Die. You might be able to see that by the No Time to Die. Now, I actually picked this up from the Smith's toy store in Ashford. It was the last one there, and it was not that expensive. So I do actually find this light on there quite disturbing. So there's only one way I can really deal with that, and that's to open it up, right?
Are you crazy? Is that your problem? No, he means it, Jack.
Can you believe it? I'm actually going to do it. Oh, I didn't really give you any warning. I'm very sorry about that. And there it is. How cool is that? It's very nice. Collector series. All die cast. Well, apart from the wheels, obviously. That's going to look great in my James Bond Hot Wheels collection. If you want to see more of my James Bond Hot Wheels, let me know in the comments. Right, let's get on to the next one. Now, the second selection of items. These came from the Welling Collectables. And it's obviously 3 Star Wars figures. Han Solo in his Hoth gear. Missing his blaster, but in otherwise rather good condition. It's probably in better condition than the one that I had when I was a kid. And it was very, very cheap considering it's vintage Star Wars. Here we have Bib Fortuna, Return of the Jedi. Also one that I had when I was a kid. One of my original ones, not even one that I bought from a boot fair. I received this as a Christmas gift from my great aunt, I believe. Well, not this one, obviously, but my original one. So this one I managed to pick up complete. Also quite cheap, considering. Needs a little bit of a clean. But other than that, is in really good condition. And then I picked up this little guy, W. Warwick. Now, this is an Ewok. I don't think I ever had this Ewok when I was younger. I did have several, and my brother had the Ewok village, and he had several Ewoks as well. So I'm not 100% sure which Ewoks we had now. He's kind of cute, isn't he? Right, so there you go. There's the Star Wars figures that I picked up. Next.
Get down!
Item is this lovely Corgi James Bond Toyota 2000 GT from the movie You Only Live Twice. And I saw this sitting there, and it was in minty condition. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a box, and unfortunately, it also doesn't have the missiles that pop out of the back. But that's okay, because I'm only having it for display purposes. It being in really good condition, and I'm guessing because it doesn't say made in England underneath, this is a reissue from the early 2000s, which is okay because it's in really nice condition. Oh, I just noticed, look, they used like diamonds for the headlights, and Britons used to do that with their Jeeps. How cool is that? Shame that it's not for Diamonds Are Forever. Oh look, there's a little 007 on the flag. That's cool. Anyway, so there you go. The James Bond Corgi Toyota 2000 GT. Now, I'll probably cover this in another video along with some other James Bond pickups and do everything together. Right, next, keeping up with the James Bond theme, we have this Aston Martin, also from Corgi, which being in the box I thought was pretty cool. It wasn't very expensive, and it does do this when you open it up. Come on, whoop, there we go, which I thought was pretty cool. Now unfortunately you can't open it any more than that, so you can't really see the car inside. Silver version, not a gold version, but that's okay. Secret instructions are stuck on the top where you can see them. At first I was looking at it thinking, oh, it hasn't been opened, there's still sellotape there, so I thought, okay, well, we'll just leave it like that. But looking at the other side, this has been opened, so I am going to open this up and try and sort out those instructions so they're not stuck up the top there. But otherwise it looks really cool on display. Look like that. And I have this one in front of it. Awesome. Right, so there you go. Corgi James Bond Aston Martin DB5 reissue, obviously. Right, next. Now, carrying on with the Corgi theme, we have this Corgi Batman Batcopter. Now, I saw this sitting there, and when I asked the price and found out the price, I was so taken aback I just bought it. But I was more taken aback that the paintwork was really good and the stickers were really good. Yes, it does have one bent skid on it, which I'm debating whether I should try and heat that up and bend it back or just leave it. Let me know in the comments. I think it would just snap off if I tried bending that back. But I didn't notice it was missing one of its blades. Now, the main reason was I had in my head that there should only be two. They were folded up like this, you see. That. Then, yeah, I have the Corgi Junior's version, only has two blades on it. So, oops. But it's okay because it was a really good price. And like I say, all the stickers are really good. And all the paint seems to be really good. It's just that one missing blade. And for display, it's okay, I think. You can kind of display it like this, don't really notice. And I'm going to see if I can get another one that's cheap and not in such good condition, but does have one or two of the blades. I'll chop the blade off and I'll try and connect it to this somehow. It will be an interesting project, that's for sure. It might not be perfect, but it will be something. So there you go, Corgi Batcopter. And keeping up with the Batman theme, we have these Hot Wheels Batmobiles. Now, anyone who saw my Hot Wheels Batmobiles video that was a few weeks ago will know that I was missing this one, the 89 Batman Batmobile. And this one, well, I watched this movie actually whilst I was in England, the Batman. It was 3 hours of darkness, horror and depression, but it was actually rather good. And the new Batmobile is pretty funky. So I thought I'd get that in the collection whilst it was there. I didn't actually intend to get the collector's version of it. I was going to be happy with just the standard Hot Wheels, but I couldn't find that. But one guy had both of these and he did a good deal. If I got them both for a very good price. So I'll be doing a video where I open these guys up because they're not going to look good in my collection like this. Look at that one. That's not a good display, is it?
I feel crying. You might join me for a weep.
Okay, here on the Tony Table thing, we have a complete set of Batman 89 Topps trading cards. Now, these were massive when I was a kid. I had the complete set, all 132 cards and 22 stickers. But then, like a foolish little child that I was, I sold them to another child. Well, I sold them for £20. That's quite a lot of money for a kid back in the day. So here, the kid I sold them to, he also gave me his Batman cards, which were 2 or 3 incomplete sets, but I hung on to them for years. And then last year, I bought 55 packets of unopened Batman cards. Now, I do have a video about what happened with those, but when I opened them up, they were like this, slightly different. You see, they have a number here, whereas these ones do not have a number there. And then when I turn this one over, see if you can tell the difference. Yes, that's right. They are a different picture on the back. In fact, this is a sticker on the front, a glossy sticker, and just a matte finished card on the back. Whereas this obviously has the yellow backing with the description on it. And I wanted them all to be like this and not like this. So these are now out of my collection, and these are in my collection. But here before you, this is not a complete collection. This is card number 2, as we have just discovered. But in this book, I do have card number 1 all the way up to card 132, complete, all with the yellow backs, plus the stickers, though I am missing 2 stickers, number 8 and number 12. Number 8 I have found on eBay and ordered for the massive sum of £1. But unfortunately, number 12 I can't quite find, but I will find it one day and have everything complete. So there you go, Batman cards. Okay, now what's this you see before you? Is this the last item? No, this is something I forgot to put in the front of the video, unfortunately, so I do apologize about that. This is a Power of the Force Boba Fett tri-logo, and yeah, this cost £10. It's in really nice condition considering it's almost 30 years old, I guess. So there you go. I just wanted to quickly show that off before we get to the end of the video. Not really much to say about it, and it's very glary with the ring, unfortunately. So I'm going to put that back there. Right, okay. Let's find out what the best thing I picked up was. I bet you can't wait, can you? Right, on with it. And lastly, the best thing that I picked up at the weekend, also from the toy fair, is this, the Lego Mandalorian Razor Crest. Only this ain't Lego, this is some Chinese knockoff, but it's as good as the real thing, and it only cost £30. So I'm sure there's some kind of you know, I should feel guilty about it. I do a little bit, but it was £30, and I'm not a massive Lego Star Wars fan, but my oldest son is, so he got this as a gift, and he was very happy with it, and that makes me very happy. So there you go. We are at the end of the video. Let me know what you think about my pickups. What do you think about this fake Lego Razor Crest? Would you like me to cover this in a video? I can do that, should enough people wish to see that. Right, okay. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe. And hey, why don't you check out this video where I talk about what I picked up when I was in the UK back in the summertime. It's quite interesting. So with that, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.